of the things that describes the choir, mostly when I got born again, early 90s, was that the choir is a holy place. Back in those days, you dare not join the choir if you don't have an evidence of salvation. These days, anybody can join the choir. It doesn't matter whether you are from the club. Many choristers work in the club. I've seen a lot of choristers that work in the club, that go to club to sing, and on Sunday they will bath, come to church and still take microphone and still sing. Now, I'm not saying that those people are not holy. I'm just saying that it's now easier to join the choir than back then, where one of the criteria for joining the choir is that you must have had evidences of holiness. The pastor will have tried you in a couple of things, will have been assigned to responsibilities, and they will see your good report before they say you are a chorister. And to be a choir master then, oh God, it was like joining the army. You have to undergo a lot of trainings. But today nobody cares. That is why we have so much immorality in the choir. Why? Because nobody cares. You see people now doing anything they like. Back then, if brother is suspected having a girlfriend in the choir, before you even get pregnant just by suspecting you, they will call you out and tell you what do you people have. We have seen both of you together in the dark alley. We saw both of you entering one place. Explain yourself. And you start explaining yourself. And most times, those people may even be just friends or whatever, nothing. But that separation will be there. Don't do this, don't do that. But today, I've seen a lot of choir where the choir master has pregnanted 3 girls in the choir, but it's covered. Nobody knows. Just the pastor and the sisters and the brother that knows that this choir master has been impregnating some choir members, until one day it now erupts and becomes a big news. And the choir master continued to be in that choir for that long. Why? Because we now condone immorality in the choir. Why? We don't want to lose members. If you reveal it now, say these Gen Z people, they will just leave the choir. They will not come again. Nobody will sing. When did it become so casual? Should choir not be a process? It should not be a department that has a lot of processes to join. Is it casual to be a pastor? Shouldn't there be laid down rules or processes to join the choir? And shouldn't that include some level of responsibility, discipline, and holiness? Of course it should. So for us to begin to look at the choir as a place of immoral behavior, it started from disregard by pastors that own those choirs or churches that own those choirs, teaching the choir that this position they occupy is holy. It's supposed to be a highly placed position where choir are supposed to be looked at as pastors are being looked at. So one of the things we need to do now is begin to check some of the attitude we have in choir to avoid some of the things that happen in the choir that I've been in, where the choir masters probably just think every choir member who is a girl is their girlfriend, and at the end of the day it was not a good news for the church. It actually brought about a lot of problems in the choir, which made the choir to be dissolved and the choir master himself disappear. We didn't know where he was, simply because those things were seen early and were not cautioned. But today we can solve those problems before they start erupting in our choir.